Chapter 7. Practice exam. Complete this statement. To be enforceable, a lease longer than 1 year must be written, signed by the landlord, and witnessed by two persons. Which of the following is complete list of the required component of a valid list? Names and signature of the lessor and lessee, legally competent parties, legal description, consideration, and definite lease term. Under the Florida Landlord and Tenant Act, what is the landlord not required to do? To deposit advance rent and security deposit in an interest-bearing account. What must a landlord do if a security deposit is required? Return the fund within 15 days after the tenant vacates the premise, or give notice within 30 days of the intention to impose a claim against the security deposit by certified mail. What term is used to describe a situation in which a real estate licensee tells a customer that an advertised property is not available for sale when in fact it is? Steering. What term is used to describe the action of a broker who induces an owner to list or sell on the basis that the neighborhood is deteriorating due to minority influence? Blockbusting. Which of the following is not protected under which of the following is not a protected class under the 1988 amendment to the 1968 Fair Housing Act? People with physical or mental impairment that do not limit major life activity. Complete this statement. A property owner is registered on both the state and federal do not list. Therefore, solicitation calls of this owner by a licensee are not permitted when attempting to obtain a listing. Mary and Louis opened a beauty shop in a regional mall. The term of this list required that a portion of their business income, in addition to the periodic rent amount, is to be paid to the landlord. What type of lease do they have? A percentage list. A 5-year lease of a 10,000 square foot warehouse prohibit assignment. After 2 years, the tenant is unable to continue with the full rent payment and arrange with another tenant to take over 1/2 of the space and pay 1/2 of the rent for the remaining term. What is this arrangement called? Sublease. The Interstate Land Sale Full Disclosure Act requires a developer to file a statement with the Office of Interstate Land Sale Registration when the project consists of how many lots or more? 100. Discrimination based on religion is prohibited by which of the following legislation? By the Civil Rights Act of 1968. What is the maximum fine that may be imposed for the first time violation of the Florida Fair Housing Act? 10,000. What may a real estate licensee do with respect to model residential lease with forms approved for use by Florida Supreme Court? Fill in the blank. Again, what may a real estate licensee do with respect to model residential lease forms approved for use by the Florida Supreme Court? Fill in the blank. When may a landlord commingle a tenant security deposit with other business funds? When the landlord posts a surety bond